Hey guys, I'm Chesapeake. This is Chesapeake Hammock and Outdoors, and we are inside the Khione SHEL insulated hammock sock. I had tried to shoot this video once or twice already by laying in it, and it's just not working because it's just not enough light and it's real windy out. So I'm sitting in it with the door open, kind of give you a view of what it would be like if I was laying down. You got these straps here that are not sewn in very well. These are adjustment straps to pull the quilt up so it tensions, it gets right up against your bottom, your backside to, so the down will work. You can get nice and diagonal in here, and there's a lot of room in here. It's about the same size as my war bonnet sock, I'd say. I mean, I don't know the exact dimensions, but it looks to be about the same size as my war bonnet sock. You can see this metallic coating on the inside, the whole inside, and from here down, there we are. This is an underquilt. This is goose down, so it is insulated. You've got two windows in it. I'm in the head end. Here's one window right here, and then on the door here, you've got another window right here. This is a window. It goes all the way back to the head end on both sides. It does come with a separate strap here that you can attach to your carabiners if that's the kind of hammock you have that doesn't have an internal ridge line, and you use this as a ridge line to give the hammock sag to get the shell off of you. So here's a look at the inside. It is extremely windproof, that I can say, and it's supposed to be waterproof, but you can see right here there's a lot of daylight coming in and no seam sealing at all. I don't know if this is a special kind of seam that just looks like this on the inside, but it's not going to be waterproof. Here, these straps are just very, 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 very lightly sewn in, unfortunately, and this main zipper is not a waterproof zipper. And when I was laying in here, it started to get a little stuffy because there really wasn't much air movement. I mean, it's really windy. I hope you guys can hear me when I get out. So we'll see how well it does at transferring my perspiration as it gets humid in here when it's cold outside. We'll see how it does at transferring the moisture outside. So right now I can't attest to that, but you can see some daylight down there too. So let me hop out and give you guys a look at the outside. But this is the inside of the shell. Here's the underquilt. Got goose down, and it does have these, it's like folded over and sewn to kind of let it billow out, I guess, when you tension it. So let's hop out real quick. Let me zipper it. It's very hard to zipper these zippers one-handed, so hopefully I can get this because it is kind of loose. Like I said, they're not waterproof zippers at all, so it will leak in the zippers, I'm pretty sure. And one of the reviews I read on the YouTube video, somebody said that it leaked really bad. On the bright side though, they do have a flap here over this to kind of help sheet some rain off, I guess. Like I said, I'm going to try to go into this with an open mind, knowing the inherent flaws that something like this is going to have, obviously, but I'm going to review it honestly. If I see something bad, I'll call out, but the good features I'm also going to call out too. The guys that designed this are two college kids. They got a Kickstarter funded, and more power to them. Since I've talked to them a few times, they've got a new version in design right now. They've gone through several prototypes to upgrade this. I'm pretty sure they're going to have a tarp on it. There was talks of having a tarp connected to this one, but they didn't have the funding for it. So maybe design number 2 will have something like that. As you can see, the black part down here is the underquilt. It's rated to 40 degrees. You can see those folds that I showed you on the inside. Here they are on the outside, and it's just obviously it's still goose down in there. It's just folded over. It does look kind of loose, but when you lay in it and tension it, when I was laying in there, it was right up against my backside, just like my other hammock quilts. So here you got the entrance. It's just only one door, so it is kind of awkward getting in and out. This being the head end, you have to sit in it and kind of lean back and swing your legs in. I mean, I guess you could use this end as the head end, but then you wouldn't have the windows by your head. So it's, I mean, I guess that's your choice, but I wanted to use this end as the head end, so I have to deal with, you know, getting in and out, only using the half of the hammock that I'm going to be laying in. So that could be a design flaw there. The stitching on the outside looks good from the outside, but on the inside you could see all the light that was getting through. And there's just small stuff like, you know, the interior fabric is showing in a couple spots, and I'm not trying to pick it apart. I'm just showing some of the things I noticed. It just goes right around your suspension. I've just got my hammock gear suspension on here, and this is my 11-foot hammock gear zippered bug nut hammock that I'm using it with, which, I mean, it fits on there fine. I was able to get a nice diagonal lay, and I was nice and comfortable in it. I didn't have any problems with not being able to get comfortable, like just regular laying in my hammock. I was fine. As you can tell, it's really windy and there was no air passing through. Like I said, I did try to shoot this video already, and it didn't work out so well because I couldn't get the windows open with one hand, so I figured I'd try doing it this way. So this is the Khione SHEL. There are some negatives to it, but you know, I think this is something that, you know, can be used in certain situations, and it might actually be pretty good. They're using it as a proof of concept, basically, and maybe the second version will address some of the inherent flaws of a, you know, insulated waterproof sock. I hate to see something fail, especially with 2 young kids. You know, all the power to them for trying and succeeding. Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you fail, and maybe this will be good in certain situations. I've yet to test it, so I can't say how well it's going to be as far as sleeping in it. I don't know. Just when I was laying in there, it's not very humid today. It's about 68 degrees right now. Very low humidity. Middle of September. It's nice and breezy. I was getting kind of stuffy in there. I was in there for about 20 minutes and I was getting kind of stuffy, unfortunately. And with a breeze like this, you know, I wasn't feeling any wind in there at all. So in the right situations, that could be good, but you know, at other times it could be really bad, I guess. So tell me what you guys think. I know there was a really big discussion on hammock forums, and the guys kind of got trashed a little bit by some of the hammock forums members, but you know, I think they did it in you know, some people get set in their ways, and that's okay. Everybody's got their view, everybody's got their opinion, and some people just know what's going to work and what's not going to work, and you know, they tried to tell them that to hopefully save them some trouble. I think they weren't trying to be mean at all, but since some things just aren't going to work, and we've known that from lots of experience. And you know, I don't have lots of experience. Well, I mean, I do have some experience, but you know, everybody's got their own experience and from their own situations, and collectively hammock forums is a great place to go to kind of put the pieces together. And you know, you can find out a lot from different people and kind of put it together. And here's a view of the backside. Here's a window. One weird feature, the zippers. Yeah, they are there's zipper pulls on the back of the zipper that obviously you can't get to. I don't think they're supposed to be there, but hey, you know, I'm not gonna ding that one too hard. But that's kind of funny that you can't get to the back side of the zipper to get it closed. Thought that was pretty funny. But you know, this is a good idea. If it were actually waterproof, I think having this hood here would be good. You know, that's what's needed. But there's nothing down here. It's not waterproof. And there's nothing on this. This isn't a waterproof zipper. And you can see back here, these spots here are where those black straps are sewn into it. And that's just little. This is not a lot of stitching at all. And if you were to tension this, I really think it would just rip out and then you'd have a hole, unfortunately. So I'm just going to cut the straps, and I'm going to try to waterproof the seams as best as I can to keep it, you know, waterproof per se. I mean, I'm not going to take it out in the rain, but I'm going to waterproof it to, you know, hopefully keep me dry if it miss like through my tarp or something like that. Here's a big seam that, you know, this isn't waterproof at all. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I haven't had it out in the rain, right? But I just wanted to give you guys a look, an up close look at the Khione SHEL. I know it's been a while since anybody said anything about it. It took a while for the guys to actually get it out. You know, they really wanted to try to make it right, I think. And they put out the best product that they could. So I give them all the props in the world for trying. You know, I think this is a really neat product. It's a niche product. You know, it's not for everybody, that's for sure. You know, it weighs about 2 pounds-ish, I believe. So for an insulated, you know, for a sock it's heavy, for insulation it's heavy, but put the two together, I guess it's okay. Maybe it'll be really good at only a few things and not good at everything, which is okay. Air movement at all inside, which I guess is good. Oh, ice cream man. Sorry. Wait, my dog not to ask me for money. Which is good, I guess, because you're not going to get wind. You're not going to get the wind coming in and robbing your heat that's stored in your down. So maybe that's good that there's not airflow. I guess I'm trying to find some positives here. This is just it blowing on the outside. It's not filled with air, trust me. So yeah, this is the Khione SHEL. I'm going to try to test it as much as I can to maybe dispel some of the negatives that were put out about it. Maybe find out some more. Maybe find out some positives that we don't know about a product like this. Maybe the shiny stuff on the inside is going to be a brilliant idea and really help that insulation work a lot better. Maybe, you know, that's something that we'll see in the future from more people who make insulation. You know, I know there's somebody who sells quilts on Etsy, and they do kind of the same thing with Costco down throw. They put the shiny material on the inside to help reflect back some radiant body heat and boost the quilt's rating a little bit. I can't think of the name of the Etsy shop, but so yeah, I'll cut it short, guys. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk about the SHEL. There's a couple forum posts on Hammock forums you can check out if you're interested. I'll post all the testing I do here on my YouTube channel if you guys are interested to see how it does. I'm going to use it in the rain, I'm going to use it in the snow, and we're going to find out how bad it leaks, if it even leaks at all. If it leaks, I'll try to seam seal it and see if I can get it not to leak. We'll see how it does, how much condensation builds up inside, and maybe none will build up at all. We don't know yet because I haven't tested it yet, but here's a look at the Khione SHEL. They're not for sale anymore. I got this off of eBay. There is a version 2 out, soon, maybe. I'm Chesapeake, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I've got a bunch of awesome gear videos coming up too, and more testing on the Khione shell. So see you guys next time.